gotta sit down. Ugh.
Sit down where you get down.
Sit down where you get down. Let me scoot in a hair.
Or my thigh.
It's been a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Setting up, because you know it's gonna be what we do in the future, right?
Who knows
Podcasting.
what we're gonna do in the future?
You know?
Do you know? Comment down below.
It's only natural that we do this, all the ups and downs. And
you think people want to hear us talk?
I think that we've already started, so this is our start. Welcome back to another video of Straight Outta Content, Flash Custom Transfers, Flash Printing Depot.
Welcome back to another video.
Nobody's
Why are you using that voice?
Nobody's moving like that. No, because we're seeing I seen another lady say she's giving up everything. It came across my TikTok feed.
It's not worth it, especially with everything changing in the industry, supply chains, all types of things going on with dealers, with this and that. People are just done dealing with the headache.
Where do we even start? Yeah, so that's what I think, because we got so much behind the scenes information on both ends, right? Mm-hmm. From the customers to the dealers.
To the manufacturers.
To the manufacturers, yeah. We know where everybody's getting their stuff from. We know what's real, what's not, what's fake. You know what I mean? We'll talk about.
This is not an exposing video.
Yes.
This is informative, an update, and
I lost my bracelet. No, it's just like a pot.
No, it's on the, I'm gonna take this gum away because I don't want to be chewing in the mic.
Yeah, just spit it in the bottom of your cup.
No, that's my water, crazy.
When you come back on camera, pull your shirt down because your whole back is out.
Maybe we'll get some views.
No, we ain't. Yeah, so we're gonna, I'm gonna actually put this audio out under the, because I had the Straight Outta Content Podcast for a while. Shopify,
I was a part of that.
Spotify and oh yeah, that's
we
right.
had our own podcast for a few episodes. We tried it out.
Yep, so we might have to bring that back. It might be in different settings because this is it for this store.
Well, let's let the people know.
I mean, they know,
Let's get into the video.
I can't believe I lost my.
It's not lost.
You found it?
Yeah, it's on the doorknob. You left it in the restroom on the counter, so I just put it on the doorknob so it wouldn't get lost.
Yeah, but we're done. We are just like.
Well, we're not done.
Well, we're down. First off, let's go ahead. Let's shout out to Kai, Miss Desiree.
Desiree?
Kai Ray Transfers. Shout out to her because, she's traveling the world with her RV and her family and stuff like that. And
what a time
so many people are like, I can't believe you got everything. You're throwing, not throwing it all away, but you're giving it all up. And we know the struggles that she faces. Mm-hmm. We have a very, very, very unique position with being, and you can jump in at any time. And that's why I said, I think this podcast will be valuable, or this type of segment or whatever we're doing here will be valuable because we're husband and wife. Mm-hmm. So we know that the business also bleeds into the relationship, and we can tell people how, hey, listen, it's not easy. You're so stupid. I'm the one that should be doing help. Help me. She don't need no help. I need all the help.
My kids just taught me that. Yeah, from husband and wife perspective, business owner's perspective, it's a really interesting life we've created and an interesting position in the industry where we created. So I think that's why we're valuable in the industry, because we're able to see all angles of being business owners, also being the husband and wife, and being knowing, having those relationships with the dealers, have the relationship with the manufacturers, having the relationship with the people. Yeah. I think that's also what we bring, is we hear the industry news by you guys, by the Flash fam, by everyone on our TikToks, our YouTubes, our Instagram. You guys are always telling us, what's going on. And these dealers and the manufacturers, people are like, what are the streets saying? Or they are so disconnected from what the real people's issues are. We bring that. What the real issues are in a real print shop with, real situations. Yeah. So it's interesting.
Yep, and that's the reason why we are phasing everything. Well, what happened here recently, our printer's been down. I finally figured out what it was. It's our board. So we're waiting on a new board. Tired, it's been a long time. Waiting on a new board. we're out of here in what, 2 weeks?
Yes, April 7th, we will be closing the doors for good. People who've been ordering transfers already know. We emailed our customers, the Flash Fam, everyone, letting them know that we are sending our customers, our Flash Fam, to Houston DTF transfers. Shout out to Mike and Karina over there. They've been taking care of all of our customers. They're very passionate about the DTF, which we love.
But that's temporary.
Yes,
yeah.
And they're fast, so they usually print same day. So right now, while we're not printing, while our printer is down, they've been handling all that for us. As soon as the printer is up, we will notify all you guys and let you know that Flash Custom Transfers is back in business, baby.
Yep, and our plan, just like a lot of people, like I said, I seen that other lady on TikTok, and she's like, we're getting rid of our retail location, all that other stuff, just gonna bring it home and just, the customers that we got, right? Because we got a lot of customers that really don't wanna go to anybody else. They're already dealing with us. And really, if you put in the amount of work, you can make a decent living from your home with 1 or 2 printers and the customers that you've already built. They're gonna, in a month, you can do well over $5,000, right? Like you know what I mean? Like that's just being conservative. So, unless you have a crazy amount of bills, $5,000 for waking up every morning, throwing a couple prints on, and you never have to really leave your house to make money outside of everything else, right? We make YouTube, So that's what we're doing. That's we're just Chelly found a nice house, but we're still looking for a few different homes and just go back to the basics. We still have all the income from Flash Printing Depot. Flash Printing Depot is not going anywhere under any circumstances. We're working on some pretty big deals, but those things take time.
Yeah.
Right? And Flash Printing Depot, when people are buying equipment, which we're about to touch on here in a second, when people are buying equipment, especially big companies, it takes a long, because it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it's not, they're not just, hey, I'm ready to buy that. No.
Equipment specialists, it goes through, they have to vet it, they have to make sure it's right, they have to R&D, it goes through the team.
R&D,
and then,
accounting.
Yes, and it takes a while to get through the chain of command with big companies. So it might take a while for them to finally make that order or finally commit that we're the dryer that they want to go with. So it's all about patience when dealing with big companies.
Yeah. Also, you guys see the equipment in the back. Everything that you see is for sale. This is all the stuff that we're liquidating. These are just like the little demo pieces that give me 1 second. It's our partner. Oh, okay. No. Sorry, that's him talking about. That's our partner, Gary. We're sourcing some parts for one of these shakers. So he was saying that he might have to take it off of one that's already working.
Oh, okay.
But I remember I told you he has one that's working. Yeah. I told him don't do that. We'll just take that one.
Because then that one will be down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's fine. We'll just let this one be down. Just keep it for parts or something. But again, we have all these things, all these units that you're looking behind. We have about, of these tan ones, whatever color you want to call these, about 8 to 10 of these, plus fume extractors, and then the white one in the back, we have about 20. Again, that one works, it just leaks oil. It's just what they do. It's a bad design, but we are dumping them for pretty cheap. I think we only want like $2,500 for those, $3,500 for these, but shoot us an offer. We're talking to a few people who might buy them in bulk. In fact, I need to contact Grant in New York because they have that one. That's the only dryer that they have listed on their website. But if you know anybody who needs a dryer, let us know. Again, if you want to tax on your own money, if you want to make some profit or whatever, you want to add $500, just let us know. These are just the little demo units that we've been using. All the rest of them are in Irving, brand new. We will actually be in Irving on the 28th.
On Friday.
Friday at the AMCAD open house.
Yep. Join us there.
Please join us there. We'll make probably a separate piece of content for that. Let you guys know, come through, join us there, and come get everything that we have. We have film, ink, powder. No, we're all out of powder.
Oh, I thought you were talking about at the warehouse.
I don't know if we have any there. I need to ask.
But we do have these units here in our Conroe location that we are needing to get rid of, so we actually don't have room for all of this at the new spot. So we want to sell them, pick up only, Conroe, Texas. So if you're interested, please email us or comment down below. You can email us at flashprintingdepot@gmail.com. I have these posted all over Facebook Market and all types of groups because these need to be gone by April 7th. So please let us know if you're interested. And these have auto recirculation here, and then the one in the back is the built-in filtration system. But we do recommend fume extractors for all of them.
Yeah, definitely. Even for the one back there, I mean, you don't have to worry too much about the oil because the fume extractor is going to be sucking in all those fumes and oil and stuff like that. You can draw. Oh, yeah, we got the ink. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. We got the ink here.
We have a few of these easy rollers here. We have 24-inch film. We have DTF cleaning solution here. So we just have a bunch of inventory that we are needing to liquidate since we are closing up shop. I've been calling local print shops in the area saying, hey, this is what I got. We're closing down. A few people have been interested, but nothing yet.
Well, we sold some film to the guy over here.
Yeah. I'm talking about the equipment.
Oh, okay.
I need to get rid of this equipment.
Yeah,
so if you know anybody, if you're local, holler at us.
Yeah, and those are our prices, the $2,500, $3,500, but shoot us a price. Like if you're serious, or come to Dallas at any time. You don't have to wait till Friday to come to come to Irving. If you're like, hey, I'm in Texas, I'm in Oklahoma, I'm in Louisiana, and I want to come see the equipment. I mean, it's still in a container, but just come by. You guys can see it. We're trying to get rid of it. There's no reason we don't want that style. These ones are great. These ones work great. So we'll still sell these no matter what, but we only want to keep the smart shakers. Yeah. Because of the features that come with it and everything and stuff like that. So that's kind of the only, right? That's the only piece of shaker equipment that we want to keep, right? Yeah. It's just a smart shaker, yeah. But definitely we want to get rid of the white ones. So just shoot us an offer. You come to us with cash and we're going to get rid of those things. So the other things that we wanted to touch on. Oh, I am redoing the website. So Flash Custom Transfers, both companies are going through a major transition. Flash Custom Transfers, you guys notice, is a little bit different. We are going for Flash Custom Transfers more consumable based. Yes, we're using our platform to get rid of some of this old inventory, but predominantly Flash Custom Transfers will be consumable based. At some time in the future, will you be able to purchase transfers again? Yes, but that's once we get settled into the home, right? Hopefully we're able to do that over the summer. We don't have to worry about the kids being in school. They can all help us move and all this other stuff. This way we don't interrupt their school year. That's kind of our plan, right? So we're just kind of treading the water. Kids are out of school in May. It's only like a month now, right?
Yeah, let me text Lou real quick and tell her not to tell Donovan not to call me because it's going to interrupt this.
True that. Yep, so that's what happens whenever you're in the middle of a show. But
sorry.
No, it's okay. I was checking my text. So that's what we're kind of planning on, kind of get some more structure to be able to handle everything at home, not have to worry about a separate location with a store, a whole separate bill. Like the money that we spend whenever we left from Cyprus, we left Cyprus, we moved up here to Conroe, which saved us, by the way. Like, I'm so glad that we did that. We ended up totally, I don't think we told them about our tax bill in Harris County and everything.
I think we might have touched on it, but.
It was great. We finished that. Shout out to the guy out there in Houston, Harris County, man, that whole thing went crazy. Like I said, I'm not gonna say the numbers, but it was 5 figures in appraisal taxes, and we were able to get all of that accounted for. We were able to get all of that settled and done completely out the way, which made our lives super easy. And we don't have those issues here in the city of Conroe where we're at. We just don't have those appraisal issues. Like, we can have this equipment in here. There's nobody coming in here in your business. So we do like the fact that we can operate business in this city of Conroe and not have somebody.
It's a lot more relaxed than Harris County.
Way more relaxed.
Which is good for entrepreneurs and business owners because you already have enough stress dealing with your business, dealing with, getting your lights on, getting this, just everything in general that comes with owning a business. You don't want the stress of the city. Oh, you need this permit. Oh, you need this. Oh, I need the appraisal. Oh, I need this paperwork. It just causes a whole nother level of stress. So shout out to Conroe for being a little bit lax and giving the opportunity to open a business here a little bit more comfortable and less stressful.
And also the money, that's what I was kind of getting into. I was like, we moved from the house then in Cyprus, which is a more affluent area, right? It is. We moved out here, which is way more country. And then the money that we're spending for the store here and everything, we'd have like a really nice house. You know what I mean? Because we moved to a small apartment. So we're having the apartment and then we're also paying for the store. It's like, if we were to use the money for here, we could have.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about just doing another pivot.
Yeah.
You know, we did want this store. We did have big hopes and dreams for it. But we just got to pivot, take away all this overhead and do it in our home. As we see, a lot of people are starting to do that now. A lot of people are like, you know, this print shop is just not where it's at. Downscale, do it in your home, at your leisure, easy breezy, and still get the product out.
Yep, and that, again, that's just Flash Custom Transfers. In regards to Flash Printing Depot, all of our demos are done in Irving.
Yes.
The warehouses are in Irving. So we kind of work remote, but we're 3 hours away. So anytime we need to do something, we just shoot up there. Like all the deals that we're waiting on, it's just, hey, I'm ready. We just drive up there, handle the deal. And it's kind of great. It kind of works out perfect. And then, you know, we're kind of a little bit of talks with the manufacturer about doing something here in the United States and all this other stuff. So, but every day is a gamble, right? When you talk about tariffs and stuff like that and uncertainty with a lot of these companies and dealers. And I do want to get into that. I do want to get into
Which part?
the whole dealer thing and letting people know that, you know, because I don't think we really touched on.
Well, let's get into it.
Go ahead.
Segment 2 of the Straight Outta Content Podcast. This podcast is brought to you by
Coffee.
Coffee,
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
the natural enema.
Ew.
Oh.
Anyway, she's tripping. But yeah, guys, you know, if you haven't heard, Mamaki put out a big press release that they are no longer doing business with DTF Superstore. And we've known this. I mean, there's a lot more that we do know that we're not going to divulge. We're not taking a side in anything. We're more for the people because Lord knows we've been behind the scenes helping for years. We've been behind the scenes helping people as we were telling people, hey, buy this printer. And then when you guys kind of seen us fade away and start doing our own thing, our own printers, our own equipment, you know, that's for a reason. And then we've seen everything that's going on. Now we're in a position to where not only are people reaching out to us for service, but just had a call today for some consumables. And now our job is to help facilitate as many dealers as possible with whatever they need. But not just pertaining to Mamaki, just all DTF. But, you know, it really hasn't been said on camera that I've seen, but everything that companies are trying to do here in the United States to prevent. So DTF started, it got flooded, the market got flooded with quote unquote, and I'm gonna use quotes, Chinese printers, Chinese equipment. And everybody seemed to get upset. Oh, it's this, oh, it's that. Oh, it's got a bad reputation. You can't get a hold of anybody, da, da, da. Then it became internal here in the United States, and the exact same thing happened. The exact same thing, 100% happened. So Chelly and I are looking at each other, and then, you know, once we get a whole new situation in 2025, now there's uncertainty in the market. Am I going to be tariffed for this? This is going to cost more. Do I charge my person this? Right? Every conversation that we have every month is, well, if it's on the water, by the time it gets here, I can't really tell you a price because it might cost me more to get it off the boat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's just so much going on, and we've been trying to pivot ourselves to make sure that we don't have that exact same experience. And it's very difficult to navigate, especially when you're a manufacturer, you're selling equipment, and shit happens, right? Shit happens all the time. So it's your job to do the best that you can, but not overdo it. And that's why Chelly and I are slowing and pumping our brakes. You know what I mean? Bringing it down from Flash Custom Transfers. Why? Because we were overdoing it, and then we had a lot of orders that we weren't able to fill, right? We're not gonna act like that we're perfect, like, oh, yeah, we never had a problem. No, we've had plenty of people flip out on us and give us bad reviews and all this other stuff. It's just, you know, it's just a part of the business. Is it intentional? God, no. Just shit just happens. Printers go out. You got to travel for business. This happens, family stuff. So we're doing the same thing with the equipment side. I think moving forward, you know, I haven't said this either on camera either, but you and I are looking to move outside of maybe a few special people, move forward with just us in Flash Printing Depot, correct?
What do you mean?
Just us in Flash Printing Depot.
Yeah.
Not really try to build the dealer network and stuff like that.
Oh, no. Yeah.
right? You want me to touch on that or no? That's on you. That's on you. Okay, she ain't saying yes, so I won't touch
I don't care, honey. Whatever you feel like sharing today.
This is a podcast. We're chit-chatting. Go ahead, chat.
I'm listening to you.
No, go ahead. You're supposed to be my co-host.
I am co-hosting. This is me.
No.
That's my No, it's about the transfers, having to outsource. So I'm just lucky that we were able to find a company to outsource our transfers with while we take care of all this. Mike and Karina are great. I couldn't ask for a better business relationship with them. They're understanding. They're having to listen to our customers complain sometimes. So they're just really, really helping us out in that aspect as we downsize and kind of figure all this out. And for Flash Printing Depot, like he said, we are just readjusting some things that we were planning to do there. We're planning to get a huge dealer network and have this, but we are very
observant, strategic.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say naive in just to think what we thought was gonna happen. But yes, observant is a good one. Yes. So things are just changing, and we'll be moving with Flash Printing Depot a little bit different.
She's naive. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm naive.
Yeah, Chelly, you take that naive. I mean, you got to understand that there's a difference. Every piece moved. You know, our partners have been right there. Like, hey, you know, shit can go left, right? Mm-hmm. You know, this is how it works, right? It's not like that we're in this by ourselves. We're not. We have two other partners. So, you know, they make sure there's no naivete going on when it comes to you and I, because we are always asking 50,000 questions. Oh, there's your baby.
That's not my baby.
Yes, it is. You love that Mustang, the E-Mustang. Oh. The electric car. You love it. That's your baby.
Squirrel.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, they're telling us, hey, listen, this is how it's going to go. This is how it could go. And then we kind of always have conversations together. And it's just evolving. Again, I think if it was a different situation where we wouldn't have to worry about, you know, how much something is going to cost in September.
Yeah, with the tariffs and the duties and things being held at the port. That really threw a wrench in everything with the extra costs that we had no idea we were going to have to deal with. And like you said, the pricing, people are like, well, how much is it?
Yeah.
We can't give you an answer until we don't know. You don't know how much something is going to be, which is outrageous, an outrageous way to have a company in. Yeah,
and that's what's difficult because it's fluid. It's literally always changing now. It's so difficult in our business. Not like we have like a chain where Target and Walmart, they buy so much stuff in advance that their price can stay the same for 6 to 8 to 10 months before it actually changes. Whereas us, as soon as it lands, it's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As soon as it lands, whether or not, no matter what it is, especially for us, if our equipment were to land right now, it'd be gone.
Yeah.
If our consumables were to land right now, it'd be gone. So it's like, well, the more you order, the more it costs. But then there's those situations to where you have it, and then I don't need it, or my sales aren't good, or everybody's out on vacation right now, which is the slow season that we're about to come up on.
With the summertime, summer is always slow for every business.
Yep, because everybody's spending all their money on
vacations. And having those kids home all summer.
Yep, so they ain't even doing and there's not, all the income tax money is pretty much spent up. April 15th is the last day you can file your taxes, so. It'll always a little bit into May, and then June shoots right off.
And then picks back up about
October, September.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah.
For us, because now you know this. I don't know if you knew this. So for us, it picks up around Printing United.
September.
Yeah, whenever Printing United is, because
that makes sense. Yeah, because everyone gets to see the.
And everybody tries to get all their sales in fourth quarter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep. So. That's what will happen for us. We came off of the Big Impressions, ISA. I don't know. How do I look right here?
You look like a big old...
Sit down.
What?
Pull your shirt down. Because you're always trying to be...
You look like a podcaster.
Always trying to be out here.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Hey, look, you said you wanted to be paid for being yourself. You got your shades on now.
Yeah.
Right? So go ahead, be yourself.
I'm always I'm being myself.
You are not.
Before I put these shades on. The glare right here that's hitting my clean car is blinding me.
That's hitting my clean car.
You finally cleaned the car.
Hush.
So every time I looked this way, it's just like blinding me. So I'm having my shades on. So where did we leave off? Summer. Yeah. The video cut out. The last thing we're talking about is the summer and then the ISA shows and then the Printing United. We don't know if we're going to make it there, but that's what
we'll be at Printing United. We don't know if we're going to make it to ISA.
Oh, okay. We'll for sure be at Printing United. And the Smart Shaker will be there as well.
It's just Orlando.
Is Smart Shaker going to be at ISA?
Smart Shaker's going to be at ISA, yeah.
ISA, okay. Yeah. Smart Shaker's going to be there.
Smart Shaker's going to be at ISA. We'll be at Printing United.
So Smart Shaker is not going anywhere. Smart Shaker is in full effect all the time.
Yep.
This is just a separate video on what we're doing outside of the Smart Shaker. You guys, I'm sure, see the content of us pushing it and how amazing the shaker is and how safe it is and all the amazing features. I can go all day about our beautiful Smart Shaker, but this today is not about that. So if you'd like to see information about the Smart Shaker.
What? What is wrong?
I am so sorry.
What are you doing? You ain't even eating nothing.
We do have a live video demo on the channel.
You are a baby.
What was that?
Nothing.
We have a video on the channel.
It was absolutely nothing.
The Smart Shaker.
Good Lord.
But today we're podcasting, just chatting with the people.
We're podding.
Is that what the kids are saying these days?
That's what it is. We podding. You ain't. You don't even know what you do. As soon as
Shout out to Carl. He's about to be 40 on Saturday.
Oh.
So he's trying to keep it hip with the kids. Shout out to Carl.
I ain't gonna lie. 40 has a lot to do with the decisions that we're making. Because like Danny and I said today when I got my haircut, hey, we're on the other half.
I am not. I'm still on this half.
She's almost 40.
With you guys and gals.
You've been old.
We're still on this side. We're not on that side of the hill yet. We're still on
38 in July.
Still on this side.
Sending me the 28 number thing was hilarious. It's always about the money.
But yes, we wanted to touch back on the DTF Superstore thing about them no longer having the contract with Mamaki. So if you did purchase from DTF Superstore and you are needing supplies, you can reach out to us. We know that they send you an email with a list of other Mamaki dealers that you can get the suppliers from.
Did they send you an email? Because not everybody got that email.
Not everybody got it?
No, hell no. Which girl didn't get it?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
If you did not get a list of other dealers that you can purchase your consumables from or service, please message us. We can definitely help you get you in contact with the right people, with consumables, with inks, with service. I know a lot of people are having difficulty getting service from DTF Superstore and all of these things. So any questions, you can reach out to us at flashprintingdepot@gmail.com. Let us know, and then we can definitely help you. We are here for the people and getting y'all hooked up where y'all need to be.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's really what it's all about. We once had a great relationship with them, but at the end of the day, it's really about getting the people the service, getting their machines up and running. We are business owners. We know how it is having the shop shut down for needing service. Right now, our printer is down and we are waiting for parts and needing service. So we understand that. So we can definitely help you. So just let us know what's up.
Yeah, and she said the relationship is still fine. Mm-hmm. You got here. It's still fine with everybody in the industry. We don't have any bad relationships with anybody in the industry. We don't want to put that out there at all. I think because we're so close to almost everybody's situation, because this is not, when you're on the outside, everything looks really big. When you go to your first show, everything looks really big, right? Then when you go and you've been in it for a while, everything is really small, extremely small. It's not that big. Like even
the industry is very small.
It's very small. Even these big shows, it's like, it's not that big. I know this.
Yeah, and they all know us, and we're like, oh yeah.
Yeah. So now that we're different players, it's a different conversation. You know, we put down the camera. Oh, that's a big one. Hold on. Let's see. We got a buddy here. Shout out to Ian. No, it's not Secretary.
From Inkjet. No, not Inkjet.
TextPro.
TextPro. Hold on. I was like, wait,
Shout out to Ian from TextPro, bro.
He has the third-party Mamaki ink.
Yes, he has the third, but his is not the same that you see some other places. I've seen some other third-party ink somewhere else. Ian's has been tried true. He developed it himself. His father I met his father in Long Beach. His father is a ink chemist. So that is just a whole separate field. And then Mr. Aram, his son, Ian, developed ink that works in Mamaki printers, rolling, all types of stuff. So his ink is 100% solidified. We ran it through Mamaki printers. It's great ink. It's not that stuff that you get from other countries. Well, certain other countries that are really poor quality. No.
And his chips are up to 2 years.
Yes, his
for
chips
expiration
are up to 2 years.
dates.
Yeah, for expiration dates.
So really high quality third party stuff over there.
But that's only if you use a Mamaki. If you're using like regular printers from China, then you could just throw your ink in there and you're good to go. Oh, he's also got non-sediment white ink and stuff like that.
And
It always
films.
be the shortest people that drive the biggest trucks.
You know what they say?
What do they say? Short people
And he also has films.
Yeah.
And what else does he have?
Everything.
He's got it all.
Knowledge, you can pay him. If you ever need...
He's going to be at the DTF Expo. He'll
He
be
is gonna be
there.
at the DTF Expo, that's
having his
right.
own segment. So very proud of him. He's also growing in the industry and doing his thing. So shout out to Ian.
Yeah, and that's what's cool about Ian too. He's another kid. He's rocking out there in Colorado, got his own little small warehouse and stuff like that, and does big business. You would never even know if you seen him walk by. You would never even know it. So you don't really have to have this big elaborate. You can. It's cool. Looks cool, especially if you've already had it established and it's in your family or you got friends or something like that. But for us, we're looking like we're gonna really strategically move with a few companies that will remain nameless until there's pen to paper, and then us. That's really it.
We're not going anywhere.
Not at all. Not at all. Just pivoting, like I said, everything we've been pivoting has been 100% strictly related to Flash custom transfers. So that's why we stay on camera. If you notice, we don't get on here and really talk too much about Flash Printing Depot, but we mostly talk about Flash custom transfers because that's where you guys know us from. But there's so many other things that we'll be working on. Like the video you guys just seen the other day, which I think of us at this restaurant is us branching out, if I'm not mistaken. Is that still number one? Yes.
Fabulous Pho.
Fabulous Pho, yes. Still number one on our channel, so go check out that video. Our little food review video. We're gonna be taking the kids here to some barbecue restaurants.
For your birthday.
For my birthday.
Hug Barbecue. Oh, they have the best barbecue. I can't wait.
Yeah,
That's Saturday.
I might just get brisket, I ain't gonna lie.
Instead of the sandwich?
Oh no, it's so hard. It's gonna be so good.
Brisket plate.
Yeah, a couple brisket plates, stuff like that. So
It's so good.
we're going to be doing a lot more things like that, kind of getting back on this side, speaking ourselves as we're heading into this second part. Our kids are so much older too. They've been dealing with this stuff for what, 5-6 years now?
What?
5 years since
Yeah.
2020? Yes, it's 2020. 5 years.
The sacrifice of the business, having to sacrifice so many things and so much time. And they are just really the best kids. They really are. They're so patient. They're so understanding. We, sacrifice after sacrifice, and they're in it with us. They're seeing what it takes to be an entrepreneur. They're seeing what it takes to have a business. They see the ups and downs, the valleys and the peaks and valleys. So they're just so patient. Yep. They're all, as long as I play Mario Kart with them and some Uno, they're happy. And we cook together. It's really about the small things. It's not about the lavish vacations or, just spending time with them. That's really all they want. So they're good kids. Shout out to Donovan and Alora.
Yeah, shout out to you guys. We love you. And that's really, I think that's really it. We're gonna
just an update.
Yeah, just a quick update. We'll do more videos like this. Stay tuned. If you guys got any questions, leave some. If you guys want to know anything, leave some comments down below.
Can I do a little plug real quick? Is that okay?
Plug for what?
I am writing a book.
Oh my Lord.
What? I have written a book. I'm almost.
Nobody says
No, it's because I'm thinking, I have so much knowledge. We've been through everything. I feel like
I have so much knowledge.
I don't talk like that about you.
You literally just said that.
I don't talk like that about you
But
when
I
you
don't
sit
talk
here.
like that for you to talk like
Yes,
that
you do.
about me. No,
yeah,
I don't.
because I'm a girl and I have personality. Get some, try it.
What are you talking? As soon as you put
So-
them sunglasses on, you're a different person.
No, you wish. I wish I was a different person.
You
with
wish
these
you were
glasses.
that person. Yeah, that's how you
Take
look.
me with
They are related to you. Y'all built the same.
No, from when I started the Cricut business a long time ago in 2021, there's just a lot that I've learned from Cricut to DTF. So I kind of wrote a book kind of explaining you like a step-by-step guide on how to navigate from getting your first Cricut to, I guess, transitioning into DTF. So I kind of just wrote a book about that and so many Amazon links about everything that you need. I still get a lot of comments on my old videos like, oh, where did you get that? What is that? Pillow, the heat press pillow. What are those? Scissors. What are those? Well, so I'm like, you know what, let me just compile it all on a list and you guys can kind of look at it. So we'll be putting that on the website soon if you want to take a look and kind of see all of the things I purchased for that business. So back to the basics with that. But there are a lot of people that are still just starting with Cricuts and crafting and wanting to make t-shirts. And I know we're kind of far removed from that.
Yes, we are.
But there are still people asking me daily. So I'm like, you know what? I know. Here's my knowledge. Here it is. Take it.
And to touch on that, let us know for the next episode. What is today? Tuesday? Maybe we'll do something every Tuesday. Let us know in the next episode if...
Oh, because that's your haircut day?
I don't know. Maybe we just will. I don't know. I want to be more consistent with it. But let us know in the next episode if you want us to kind of touch on that. Because I think it's 5 years in. If you're just now thinking you're going to start a t-shirt business or something like that, you got to understand, I want to cuss, but I ain't. But shit is already established.
Oh, you weren't supposed to cuss.
That's not really a cuss word on YouTube no more. You can say,
Oh, what else can I say?
you're a lady, sailor. Anyway, so... Yeah, shit is already established. Like any idea that you had is already been done 10 times over. This ain't 2021. This ain't coming out of the pandemic. Everybody don't got $20,000, $30,000 liquid cash from PPP loans and starting businesses. We are in a whole new world when it comes to this stuff. In fact, we've seen that from the shows that we just went to.
Yeah.
Each expo that we went to was not like the expo that we went to the year in 2024. Mm-hmm. Every expo this year has been mid, as the kids say, straight regular. So everybody's waiting to see how big Printing United is going to be. And even last year, Printing United was scaled down because the industry is affected.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people, like she said, that are still contacting her about Cricut and stuff like that. And we're like, there's so many new opportunities for money beyond a t-shirt, beyond screen printing, beyond vinyl, beyond DTF. There's so many. That's why we don't really focus primarily on an end user. We focus on dealers, B2B. That's what we focus on. People who have print shops and have adopted DTF. And when they adopted it, they might have went through one of the top 3, Roland, Mamaki, or Epson. They might have went through them for their printer and then just said, okay, we'll take your shaker. And next thing you know, they're having issues. That's what we're targeting. Those major companies. Basically, we target the people who are at these expos. Yeah. The companies that are at these expos is who we are targeting. Yeah. And really, the people above them, like the tops, those are the people that we're targeting. And then they get the equipment and they spread it all out through their network.
To their consumers.
Yeah, to their consumers and then to their end users, because they've got salespeople built up for that. We just want to focus on manufacturing, making sure the quality is there, make sure we're able to, we're having conversations with UL and stuff like that. One of these machines is actually already inspected and was in an Amazon fulfillment center. So there's a lot of other things that we're working on behind the scenes when it pertaining to Flash Printing Depot. You'll see the website change here soon. You will see retail pricing on the website, but that'll also be fluid because if it costs us more to get it here, we have to charge more. That's just the way that it is.
Simple economics.
Yeah, simple economics, economics 101. So, but regardless of all of that, let us know if you want us to talk about that because we will be more blunt. I mean, everybody right now is kind of being, jump into this and do this and you can make money doing this. And it's like, we look back, we're like, it don't work like that, especially if you don't have anything set up or if you're new. If you want to know the truth, especially if you're going to pay your hard-earned money, right? If you're going to buy the book or anything, it's going to be okay, well, this is what you can do. And that's the reason why she started with from cricket to DTF. Because when you go from, right, because you did that because you did it. You physically did it, but it was all the time that you wasted doing something that you could have just used a transfer for.
Yeah, because in the book it says, but for easier use and more, for easier use, try DTF. And then, you know, and for better graphics and more diversity, you know, I definitely recommend DTF, but there are still people in cricket. There is still a target audience for cricket. So, I mean, I've been there, done that. So all I can do is help.
It reminds me of the trucking business. Remember how everybody jumped into that? Everybody got a box truck, and then now all that stuff is gone. You know,
saturated.
Well, even beyond saturation, it's just there are people who have already established themselves. We're one of them. No matter what, no matter anytime we close our doors, there's still somebody every day emailing us. I went to your website. I couldn't find the transfers.
Bark this morning, which are people who've been with us for years and years and years. Shout out to Mr. Woods. Hey, Mr. Woods, I know you're watching this. Shout out to him. Shout out, you know, there's a couple of people that have been with us for a while. They're like, why can't I order? What's going on? So, but we'll be back and running here shortly.
And then TikTok. If you type in DTF in TikTok, oh my God.
There's so many.
Everybody has access to it.
There's so many.
Whether or not they bought a printer locally, from a store, wherever, from China, AliExpress, it doesn't matter. Everybody's doing it. So when you think, oh, I'm going to do this by making t-shirts because I seen Sarah in the next town over doing it, it's like, you know, there's a lot of other stuff that goes into it. And we're just like, hey, you know, there's other ways to make money. And that's the reason why we're like manufacturing, because ain't nobody going to take the risk that we took, right? That's tens of thousands of dollars to be able to put that together. So, you know, you got to be a special type of person to do that. And that's what Chelly and I are kind of considering. Do we want to talk about? And if people are serious, do you want to enter into this space to be able to do that? If you guys do, let us know in the comments down below. Shoot us an email, say, hey, I'm interested. But if the people who aren't serious, we're going to just vet. We're going to just vet and just be like, hey, you know, we're not going to waste our time with people who are kind of in and out. Oh, I'm still working my job. It's like, if you're not fully capable to make this move, there's not much that we can do to help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if you've got all these other distractions, because we don't have any. We're not able to make this move unless we eliminate all distractions and just go full blast at manufacturing, getting stuff done, traveling, doing whatever the hell we got to do to get to these places. That's just what we're going to do, right? And there's sacrifice involved, there's debt involved, there's all types of stuff involved, and you got to be willing to deal with that unless you already, you know, have the base, and then you're able to just, you know, participate in it. So that's, I think that might really be it. Let us know what else you guys want to hear us talk about. We'll talk about other subjects too, right? We'll kind of just get back to it.
Yeah, we got a lot of information we've gathered this couple of years. So
there's so much.
Yeah, it could really be episodes of everything that we know.
Keep doing episodes.
That's crazy.
Bring it back organically. Yep, that's gonna be it. Stay tuned for the next one. Support us. If you need anything, email us at flashpointedepot@gmail.com. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And that's gonna be it. Stay tuned for the next episode. Let's take our thumbnail. Hopefully it's recorded.
Oh, God.